has been with the Border Patrol since 2003, responds to over 90% of all significant incidents within the Tucson sector, including, things like shootings, accidents, agent assaults, and so on and so forth. As an agent who is fluent in Spanish, he routinely leads the questioning of apprehended subjects. Welcome to American Sunrise. We're glad to have you. At a Senate Homeland Security committee hearing in Missouri, Senator Josh Hawley questioned Mayorkas about an employee at the Department of Homeland Security whom Senator Hawley thought should be fired for her pro-Hamas genocidal social media posts. Now, by the end of his time with Senator Hawley, he was furious and fed up with Mayorkas. Listen.
I can't believe that you would come to this committee knowing this. You know about this. I've written to you about it. You know all about it. And you come here unwilling to answer and suggest that it is wrong of me to ask you the question. Quite frankly, Mr. Secretary, I think that your performance is despicable. And I think the fact that you are not willing to provide answers to this committee is absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, your comments on this.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. And I want to make it clear, I don't speak on behalf of the agency. I speak with the National Border Patrol Council. But look, this is not the first time that Secretary Mayorkas has been testifying. So it is just, he knows the routine. He knows what was being asked. And I think that's part of the problem. We can't be giving the runaround anymore. The American public's got the right to know exactly what's happening. You know, our southern border is completely, out of hand. We don't have control of it. The drug cartels are the ones that are controlling everything that's going on down there. And, they continue to send large groups, distract agents. All the while, it's not just an immigration problem, but they're taking advantage of that so they can bring in drugs into the country like heroin, methamphetamines, and fentanyl.
Yeah, real quick, we've got just a limited time here, but I'm curious about this whole idea that it's a farce, because Mayorkas was asked specifically by Senator Ron Johnson yesterday how many illegals are in this country under the Biden regime, and he couldn't give a number. You're leading the Department of Homeland Security. You obviously know the number, or you just are somehow just deciding to play politics and games here. Shame on him for doing that, and Johnson called him out. I mean, this whole thing is just utterly ridiculous.
So this is what it comes down to, the facts. They know how many people have come across and been apprehended. They know how many people they have released, but they don't have a clear number of how many gotaways. And that is because there's no way to actually count the gotaways. And added to it, now that agents have been removed from the line and they're processing, now more people are getting away and they don't know who they are. And what's scary is they don't know their intentions. They don't know what countries they're from. There's been individuals on the terrorist watch list that have come across in big groups. Well, they've been traveling with those people in the other groups, and those other people have been released, hoping that they show up for their asylum claim. It is a complete mess, and, it's going to be very, very difficult to fix it and get back from it. It's going to take a lot of political will, and it's going to take individuals that actually care enough about this country to get it done.
In about 30 seconds that we have remaining, do you see that happening?
The future, you can't lose hope for the future. That's what it comes down to. But it is going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take a lot of political will. And it's going to take the American public to actually vote for individuals that care about our country.